up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Weekend Wake Up episode 128. I'm here with Philly Halftime. AK will be here in a sec, and I'm still waiting on Cool Cat. How you doing, man?
Doing all right, doing good.
Awesome. We're gonna do a ranking on it. We're gonna do a tier list today. I think that's actually kind of cool how we're gonna rank the teams before the draft, after the draft, before the season starts, and during the season. So yeah, and halftime, I can't believe it's episode 128.
And
It's
done a lot.
Yeah, we have definitely done a lot. And you last night, you were live with AK till like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, we had fun.
Oh my! I'm glad you guys had fun though. I'm glad. But yeah, actually, there's actually something I wanted to bring up. Wanted to wait for Cool Cat, but looks like I don't know. But 94 WIP actually put up a vote, right? And they were like, here, I got it right here. Would you offer Jalen Hurts to the Raiders for their first overall pick?
The number overall pick.
Yep. I'll show you this right now. Yeah. Would you offer Jalen Hurts to the Raiders for their first overall pick? And Vic said yes. I don't know why Vic would. You're a Steelers fan. You're a Steelers fan.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, but no, not this year.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, but
No, not this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not this year.
This year, I would not do
I
it.
don't have, and the reason why I wouldn't do it right now, you don't have what quarterback you're going to go into the year with.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't just do that. Like,
Yeah. But you want to see something funny? Look how many votes this poll had. 600.
669.
Yep. Yeah. Was that the last vote? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the only reason why I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because you don't have a quarterback to go into season with.
Right. Yeah, definitely agree. What is up, our crew? What is up, Brian? Jorge, what is good? Hi, Mitch and Philly halftime. Paul George final year in the Sixers. What team land Paul George play? He's staying. He's not going anywhere.
He's not going nowhere. He's staying.
He's staying. He's not going anywhere. I mean, come on. Do I want him gone? Yes. Is it going to
Yes.
happen? No.
No.
No, not at all.
There's a difference. There's a difference. We want him going, but he ain't going nowhere.
No, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. But guys, really quick, if you guys missed the Patterson Act Sports Show this morning, they had Hollis Thomas on. Make sure you guys go check it out. It was a great interview. Shout out to James and Joe. They killed it. Shout out to those guys, man. It was a very good interview. It's halftime a Michigan believer now. Huh? Dick Jones.
No.
Stop saying no.
No.
They're champions.
Because they're champions don't mean shit.
What do you mean it don't mean shit? They're champions.
Because they also, some Michigan teams cheated, damn it, just because they champions don't mean nothing.
Well, they lost in hockey. They got eliminated in hockey in double overtime.
Okay.
Do you know how many championships they won in hockey?
1.
9.
9?
9.
Yeah.
They're the best in hockey. They won 9. Crazy. What is up, AK?
Not much, man. I'm back.
You good? Because there was actually here, I'm gonna share this on the screen. I want you to see this actually. 94 WIP put up a poll on Twitter. Would you trade Jalen Hurts to the Raiders for the first overall pick?
Oh.
No?
Mm-mm.
See? The fact that they're still yes is actually mind blowing to me. Look, 69% said no, and 669 votes. Double 69.
That's a dumb question and poll.
It's 94 WIP. What do you expect?
Yeah.
That's why they have old players on there now, like Hugh Douglas, Ike Reese.
Did I send them?
Doing that because all them analysts suck.
Yeah.
They suck. I mean, 94.1 would go down the drain. They would actually have to sell the fucking radio station.
Right.
If it wasn't for the players. And people only listen on them because of Ike Reese, Hugh Douglas, you know?
Yeah.
What's the other guy?
What other guy?
Player that
Mike
on.
Quick?
huh?
Mike Quick?
No.
I met him at breakfast one day. My dad would not stop talking to him.
Mike Quick. I
Yeah.
wouldn't stop talking to Mike Quick either.
I couldn't even get a question in. I couldn't even get a question in.
Listen, your dad grew up watching. So yeah, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, kid.
I'm like, fine, I'll just eat my breakfast and
Yeah, you
peace.
see your breakfast and shut up. This is like this is my time. This is what I grew up watching.
Yeah, he still bothers me at this point. He was like, Mitch, when was the last time you asked Mike Quick a question? I'm like, I couldn't answer my question. Alright, let's get right
I'd be the same way. I'm like, shut up, kid. You're like, what the hell's wrong with you? You know who this is? This is my time. This is freaking.
Alright. It looks like Cool Cat is not going to join us right now, but let's just get right into the tier list. Let's just get right into it. So S, A, B, C, D. Where should the Cardinals go? That's the first one.
Well, wait. I guess S is superior, right?
Yeah, superior. A, B, C, D. Yep.
Okay.
So Cardinals go to D, I guess. What is up, Lou? And then Cat goes, sorry, halftime, my money's on Kitty Cat to win the cat fight. If either of you lose, you get to Andy freaking Dalton jersey.
Where would the Cardinals go?
D.
Yeah. No, Cardinals are definitely at the bottom here.
They don't.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to be nice and give them like a C, but yeah,
You can't be nice to them.
I was trying to be nice.
Halftime. We need the asshole out of you right now.
I was trying to be nice.
That's good, Lou. That's good, man.
What's up, Lou?
D, yeah, I think that's where they just plain out suck. Like,
Yeah, they haven't been good since Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald. So, I mean,
Right.
there's like
Yeah.
no way
And
else.
they just fired their coach, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Gannon went bye-bye.
Well, Gannon sucked anyway.
Kyler Murray's not there anymore. Honestly, I think Kyler Murray was one of the real big factors that was holding them back.
Yeah,
Maybe now that Kyler's gone, Marvin Harrison Jr. will kind of find some success because he's kind of really been a no-show for Arizona since they drafted him. And trust me, I think us as fans, we all know Marvin Harrison has a lot more to show than what he's shown these last 2 years that he's been there. So
Yeah, he's been a disappointment.
he really has, man. You know, and I will say I really feel that a lot more people expected like stardom from this kid. So it's really amazing how, you know, his career has gone so far. I hope that they get this kid a quarterback because Marvin Harrison, I really want to see what he's got, but it was really hard for him to do it with Kyler as his quarterback, truly.
Right.
That's my opinion, though. So,
yep. Hey,
Kitty
cool
Cat's
cat.
in the building.
Hey, Kay, hey, Mitch, hey, Negative Nancy.
What's up, you kitty cat? Glad you can wake up.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be a good day.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right, so
Just got me some breakfast. I was watching some Super Bowl highlights, and then I saw the link that Mitch sent me. So here I am.
yeah. And by the way, cool cat, did you catch the Hollis Thomas interview at all?
I gotta check that out.
I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. What's so great? What's so great about it? What happened?
So Hollis Thomas talked about his career. He talked about, you know, the Eagle, Donovan McNabb. He talked about that, what he's doing now. It's just a really good interview. My guy, James Jones, did. So,
Yeah,
shout out
just
to
send
them.
it to me because I gotta go check it out.
I will. I'll send it to you. What is up, Will? Oh, here's Ted. Here he is.
What's
It's
up,
going to
Ted?
be interesting to see Murray and Jefferson. That is. And you know what's kind of funny, too? My cool cat, you know where I'm going with this.
Yep.
Skull State of Mind
Yeah,
actually wants Justin Jefferson off of the Vikings.
of course he does. I don't know why.
That's
course he
actually
does.
his third video on his channel, so maybe we can react to that after this.
God
But,
bless him. God bless him.
He just did it. He said that because where are the Vikings going to go, right? It's just like how much longer can you build around this guy when it's not working?
Exactly.
What?
well, the bad part is though, it isn't even Justin Jefferson's fault. If you
I
actually
know.
give Justin
It's
Jefferson
really
a
the
fucking quarter,
Vikings' fault if you ask us. It's really the Vikings' fault.
yeah, well, you give the kid a fucking quarterback that can actually win in football games, Justin Jefferson would stay.
Yeah,
You-
Sam Darnold was still on
You've
the
given
team.
him JJ. You've given him fucking old ass Phillip Rivers. You've given him old ass fucking all these guys. Everyone. And now
Carson Wentz.
Kyler Murray. Now you
Carson
gave him
Wentz.
Kyler Murray. Like it's preposterous, man. Just draft a fucking quarterback, dude.
Exactly.
Like my God. And the same with Pittsburgh. Stop being so goddamn like old school with quarterbacks and I get it. Kenny Pickett didn't work out, but that was a reach to begin with. Fucking draft a quarterback, man. Some of these teams, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
He still came up with his numbers. His numbers are still there. He still did good. Even with the sucky ass damn quarterbacks that he had, you're like, wow, look what he did with that quarterback. Like,
so imagine if it was someone good.
You'd be okay.
Yeah, imagine if it was.
Okay.
Imagine if it was just a semi-decent quarterback, man. Give him like a Trevor Lawrence. Give him, just somebody of decent value, and the guy's gonna go crazy.
Exactly.
All right. So we'll ask this real quick. What do you guys think of the Wicks trade? The Tavion Wicks.
I like it. I like it. I mean, for those if y'all thinking of something, that's not what it means. It's just we need some more wide receivers in the room because the only people that was on the roster was AJ and Smitty. Jahan Dotson left. I don't know about Johnny Wilson or Elijah Rick. So, we need some more wide receivers in the room. So, I ain't worried about it.
Yep. Sean Mannion. He played under Sean Mannion, so there's that.
But he's a good slot receiver. Real good slot receiver. Runs good routes, and he got good hands. Like
Exactly.
He was talking about it last night.
Right.
And he's young.
Yeah.
He's 25 or something.
Kid has all the potential in the world to be a really good.
So y'all have the Cardinals at the D tier. I'm looking at.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree with that because they got a lot. They got a lot of work to do. They got a lot of work. So yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Next up, the Falcons, or the Falcons that I call them by. Where do you think the Falcons should go? See?
Yeah. I'd say they were I'd just say they're one tier better than Arizona.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I was going to go C tier. They ain't ready for the top ones yet. I'll go C tier.
I mean, they might honestly be D. They might be right in the middle of D and C. I don't know. I don't know. I hold them a little more to a higher regard than Arizona. So that's what I'm at C.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They have two left-handed quarterbacks.
That's why that right there is the reason why they don't even know who their quarterback is. Like, who's their quarterback?
They've been doing this for a couple of years now. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. Trade one so you know which one is your quarterback.
The Falcons been on a down year since the 24 to the 28-3.
Yeah.
So.
So at the end we can move them around and stuff too. So,
poor Kyle Pitts, man. I feel so bad for that kid.
I feel so bad for Drake London too.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be right, man. I've seen some things. I thought he was coming to Philly. I thought he was going to come to Philly. I'm like, AK might be right this time. He's only been saying it for like a couple
I'm going to
years
be
now.
right one of these years. I've only been saying it for 3 years. I'm going to get it right eventually. But
yeah,
I will say
remember
this.
when you first
There
said
is
that
only
3 years
two
ago.
people on that team that I want. And there's only two people on that team worth it. That's Kyle Pitts and fucking Jesse Bates. Yeah, I'll take those two off that team any fucking day.
Oh,
they deserve so much better.
You'll take
you wouldn't take you wouldn't take Bijan Robinson?
No, we got Saquon.
I know we got Saquon, but if we didn't, would you take him?
If Saquon wasn't here, then yes, I would. But we have Saquon, so Bijan can stay. But Bijan's a fabulous talent. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know they got another running back too. Brian Robinson.
Yeah, well, that's because they lost Algier, which he was a really good halfback as well.
Yep.
So.
No. Yeah, but Brian Robinson and Bijan Robinson now? Oh my God, that's gonna get so confusing.
Well, yeah, but they need a quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Penix is not it. Everyone kind of saw that this past year.
I think Tua, we all know Tua.
Did you add a new bot to it? Because I see the stream element say you are Kurt.
Danhausen. Exclamation point Danhausen.
Yeah.
But yeah, And also, I have this, cool cat. I got this as well.
You are cashed.
What is that?
It's a WWE thing.
It's a new wrestler.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What about the Ravens?
Now this one's tricky.
They lost their head coach. That one is tricky.
I'm gonna put them at B.
A B?
Yeah,
I would
I'm
go
gonna put 'em right
A,
at
but
half.
I'm with AK. I'm
was gonna
somewhere in
go
the
A
middle.
too.
Yeah, you gotta go big.
Yeah,
They just lost
Yeah,
their
I'm
head
big.
coach.
Yeah, put them in B because I'm somewhere
I
in the
will
middle.
not. I will not deny Baltimore's talent. They have talent still on that team after Harbaugh is gone. The only thing that I ask about Baltimore is the same thing I ask about our team. Does the team match the scheme? Will the players and the athletic ability of these players match what the new coach wants to do in Baltimore? I don't know. Is Lamar Jackson the kind of quarterback that the new head coach wants? I don't know. You know, everybody has a different opinion on what they want as a quarterback. So we'll see. But the talent is still there. They still have Derrick Henry. You know, they still have Andrews. They still have all their weapons. I just don't know about the coaching staff and what they bring. So I will put them at B right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Ted goes D because they pulled out the Max Crosby trade. That wasn't their fault. It was
Wasn't
just
their
Max-
fault.
He was still hurt.
He was still hurt. It was not. He didn't pass his physical. It's not their fault.
No, in all honesty, man, I agree with Ted a little bit. That was bullshit. Everyone knew that he was still injured. Everyone in their right mind knew that he was still injured when they made that trade. And even they knew it. They just didn't know. And the fact that they did it and then they had to wait a few days and they saw all the grief they caught for how much they gave away for him, they literally backed out of it because they had an injury concern and that gave them their way out to turn around and just trade for Trey Hutchinson, who was cheaper.
Trey
And
Hendrickson, yeah.
Or Trey Hendrickson, sorry, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, man. They corrected a wrong with a loophole that the NFL gave them. You know, I understand, but you can't tell me they didn't know the guy was not injured.
Yeah, well,
Everyone knew
somebody
Max
could have just
Crosby
told
was
him,
injured.
hey, he's so many months away, and really he's a half a season away.
Everyone knew that, though, bro. Everyone knew. Like he might play here, at the beginning of the season, like week 4 or so. But everyone knew that the guy's coming off of a knee injury. You know, it just is what it is. But you can't sit there and tell me that these guys don't talk. You can't sit there and tell me that the owners didn't talk about that before they made the trade. Dude, they talk about all this shit. You know, there's certain questions every owner asks every time they go to make a trade.
But
And
there's some people that blow smoke up your ass.
Yeah, well, everyone
take
knew
advantage
Max
of it,
was
and they
injured.
try to get away with something.
Yeah, well, that one's hard for me to believe that Baltimore didn't know. Come on, man.
Yeah. All right. Next up, the Buffalo Bills. That's kind of a tricky one. I'm leaning towards B right now.
I'm going to lead towards A, but it's every year it's always A.
I know. That's why I'm going B.
And they always drop down to a B.
C.
Yep.
Damn. Wow.
Only reason that I say C, and you guys can sit here and you can drop your jaw or say that's stupid.
Wait.
All I have
You just
heard
say C?
Yes,
I said C. All I've heard for the last 6 years is how great the Bills are. And guess what? Never, ever, ever do they get it done. And in fact, they keep getting worse every year. I am so tired of this Buffalo Bills narrative. They need to prove to me now that they are A's. You can have a great roster. Can you do anything with it? I'm so tired of this hype about the Buffalo Bills. Until they win, They're at C for me. You guys can put them wherever you want, but
I'll put them
they
at
are
B.
too overhyped. They are way
Alright.
too overhyped.
Yeah, I'm going B.
I'm going B too. It's just like I want to do what AK said and say C, but put them in B right now. But they don't deserve the A spot. The B, I'm right there. C.
Hey, man,
I say A because of the talent, but I understand what you're all saying.
Right.
eventually we got to be real with these guys. We've been beefing them up for 5 fucking years, and they've done
Yeah.
nothing. Come
But
on.
once again, I mean, like, they're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, and guess what? So was Donovan McNabb fucking 7-8 years of his fucking career. Where'd that get him?
Damn.
That's my point. That is my point. All hype, no show. That's what the Bills have fucking been. But B's fine. Mid-pack, I'm cool with that. But they're not an A and they're not a S. So
No.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Panthers.
C.
See, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
They really pulled it
No,
together
they
the
did
last
better
5
this year.
years.
They did really good last year.
I was thinking B.
No, that's too much. That's
No,
a little
no.
too much. They might play into a B this year during the year, but the way they ended last year, definitely they ended strong. The last 5 games of the season, the Panthers really did a good job. If they can build off that,
Oh, they weren't
Okay.
trash. They
No,
weren't
they weren't.
total trash, but they're not
No.
like they weren't totally. They
I'll
weren't-
put them ahead of the Falcons.
okay.
That's perfect.
That's good because the Falcons should be back more anyway.
But no, I mean, dude, the Panthers actually, Bryce Young looked like he was getting his shit together the last
Yeah,
6
they did
games.
good.
Like he looked confident. He looked like he was getting the system down. He was completing passes. So I'm interested to see him this year. Definitely.
Taco, y'all think he's C so y'all can see the vision? Ha! Yeah, that's a good
Y'all
one.
thinking
WWE.
C, so y'all can see the bit.
There you go.
Mhm.
right. The Bears.
A.
I was thinking
Yeah.
B, but I'm okay with
I
A.
was gonna say between A and B. So if you wanted to go A, I understand. If you wanted to go B, I understand.
Listen, I gotta
It's
give them
between
respect.
A and B though. It is.
Yeah.
They did good last year. They had a great season.
No, dude, I'm going to tell you, the only reason that I give them that is because you guys know I gave Caleb Williams a really, really rough time when he first got drafted. You know,
Yeah.
I did. He had last year, man, he proved a lot to me, you know, and that throw he made in the playoff game.
Oh yeah, at the 50-yard line
Holy shit, bro.
on that scramble,
Oh,
that
my
50-yard line,
God.
and with a touchdown.
Dude,
Oh my lord! I was like,
You
where the
have to
fuck did that
realize
come from?
there is only very few people in history that can ever make that pass. You know, I'm just saying that was ridiculous, and I have to give it. They still have gotten better. Yes, they've lost a few pieces, but they've gained some too. I got to put them at A right now. They did one hell of a job last year, and hopefully it wasn't a fluke because they deserve to have some good seasons. They do.
And you know what? For that throw Caleb Williams did in the playoffs,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
giving
dude,
an
that
A
was
for that
nasty.
throw.
I hate to tell you this, man, and I'm just being real here, and you can hate me for saying it, but not even Jalen Hurts is making that throw.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I
that
hate to
was
tell
like-
you guys that. Jalen's not even making that throw. He has a great arm himself, but that throw, man, that I never
That
saw
was like
Sean.
a Brett Favre throw.
Bro, did you see Sean McVay's face when he did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
He's like,
face
oh my
was
God.
like, it was stuck. He didn't know what to do. He was floored. I was floored. I'm sitting there at home, jaw to the floor, like, did that kid really just make that throw?
Yeah,
I
at the
was just
50-yard
watching,
line,
I
it
was
was
like-
it was unbelievable. I'm like, holy shit!
Off
yeah,
the
it was
back
a
foot too?
fantastic
Like,
throw.
damn.
yeah, it was
that
across
throw.
his body and all. I was like, holy shit!
And the bad part is, dude, Komet never even had the jump. He didn't have to move. It was
No.
right
Right
there.
there.
I mean, it was a gorgeous ball.
Just
Oh.
because of that throw, I'm giving him
Yeah.
an A for that throw.
And that's what I mean, dude. Caleb answered a lot of questions this past year, so I
Alright.
got to give it to him.
Next up, Bengals.
See,
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
C.
C. Yeah.
see,
Now,
they just lost.
ahead of the
friggin-
Falcons or behind the Falcons?
I don't think it really matters, honestly.
Okay.
I'd say right now for where they sit, they're kind of in the same. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Keep going. Yep.
Yep.
Don't even need to
Just
talk
keep
about
going,
that one.
Mitch.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that one. That's obvious, you know.
Yep.
Yo,
Okay,
you
welcome
know how
back.
insulting that is, though, that the
How y'all
Browns
got the
literally
Bears
came
at
out
A?
because you missed that
You
whole
see how
thing.
good they were
You missed the
last
whole
year?
time.
Yeah, no, they deserve A, man. Just they do.
You see the 50-yard throw they friggin' he threw
Dude, that
in
playoff
fucking
throw was
playoffs?
nasty, man. It was nasty.
It was like a Brett Favre throw. It was like friggin'
It was
Honey
crazy.
throw.
I get it. I'm just shocked that he's an A.
They
I'm
were a
shocked
good
that
team
he's at
last
A.
year.
I'm shocked.
Bears.
Comes
My
at the
God,
end like, why
that-
got the Bears up that high?
Look, they're better than in that division. Who they're better than? They're better than Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
They're better
Yeah.
than Detroit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're better than the Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because process
Well,
of
and not
elimination.
just that, man. I don't care what anyone says. Even if we beat the 49ers in that playoff game last year, we were getting smoked.
Yeah.
the Bears on that side, man. It didn't matter who they were playing. You were getting smoked.
All right. Cool Cat's favorite team, the Cowboys. Where are we going?
You better go down to the sea because they do the same shit over and over again every year.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about people being overhyped, Cowboys every year are fucking overhyped.
Now throw them in front of the Panthers, though, because if people see that, they're gonna think we're putting them behind, even though it's just the C tier. But no, that's not the case. It's just
I was just putting them at C. I didn't
Yeah.
bring in like,
Hey,
well,
Okay.
Yep with the Bengals and yep with the Cowboys. Congratulations, y'all did something right. Next.
well, thank you, cool guy.
All right. Broncos.
B.
B.
Ahead of the Ravens or
Yeah, no, they definitely will. We don't have to do it that way, but if we are, then yeah, they're better than those.
I would go A, but I like their quarterback.
Bo Nix is awesome. He is.
I like Bo Nix. I get that he got injured. And
we are
he would've went-
believers.
They would have went to the Super Bowl, I believe,
There you
if
go.
he didn't get injured.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I
man,
would
their
go
defense.
A. I would go
Their
A. You
defense
gotta
is
put them at
awesome.
A. They had a great year too.
Their defense is awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
So it looks like A then.
Yeah, go ahead, throw them at.
Yeah, go ahead with an A. Go ahead.
All right. Lions.
B. They're
B.
now.
B.
They're just like the Buffalo.
All
Never
bark
get
and
it
no
done.
bite.
They can never get it done.
Exactly.
Packers.
B.
C.
What? No, they're better than those guys. What? Are you serious? A C?
I thought you meant okay. I can go with a B. I can go
Yeah,
there.
we'll go bottom level B. If we want to go that, yeah. But I got it, dude. They're better than Dallas.
They're better
That
than
is true.
Dallas. They beat Dallas.
Yeah.
True. They did beat the Cowboys. That is true.
Texans.
I mean, everybody on the C level, Green Bay has beaten.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can't say it now. Like, yeah, B.
Texans got to, at least in my opinion, they got to be a B too.
Exactly.
And they're a playoff team as well. So
Yeah.
Yep. Colts.
ooh. One
was
year's
thinking
not good
C.
enough to put them at A or B. I don't care.
I'm
I'm
going
going to go
C.
C on that.
C.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say.
Daniel Jones having a great year, awesome and all that, but that's not good enough to make you a B or an A. We'll see again.
Can't stay healthy, and you over there and go get a 50-year-old man to start playing quarterback again ain't the answer.
Exactly.
I mean, Ted did bring up a good point. Packers choked that 21-0 lead.
That is true. But I'm with AK. Put him in the B side.
I mean,
Everyone's dude. We choked leads last year, but everybody in this chat room is going to say
the
we're a
Eagles
beater
choked
in A.
last year, so what does that mean?
It happens, man. It's the NFL. People do choke.
Yeah.
No, the Colts do have Sauce. By the way, that's insane that they got rid of Sauce. I can't believe
they got rid of
they
Sauce.
let him go. But
Jets are dumb.
Yeah,
That's why
that
the
is-
Jets are dead last.
yeah, that's going to be interesting, though. The Colts might actually be good. I just don't know if DJ's got 2 years in him. That's all.
Jaguars.
D.
D.
What'd you say?
D.
No, D.
D?
D.
Oh,
D.
Even though he had a good year, AK, I think it was that was one and done. I don't think they're gonna be that good this year.
I was sitting here going to ask who's brave enough to put him at B, but this motherfucker went to D.
D.
Cool cat. This whole thing is a pause, okay? This
I
whole
know.
thing.
But you
where,
said,
where are you putting it at, Cool Cat?
I'll put him at C. I ain't
Yeah,
going that.
I'll split you. I'll go
Why?
C. but
What have they shown you?
They just got to the fucking playoffs this past season.
Oh my God! How about that? Overrated.
They're not the doo-doo
They're
Browns.
not gonna do that next year. They're not gonna do that this year.
They're not the Cardinals. At least they made the playoffs.
I don't think they're gonna be that good this year.
Mitch, where would you put them at? Where would you put the Jaguars?
Don't even say nothing. Just drop them where you want, Mitch. Seriously. You got B, C, and D. Drop them where you want.
Awesome.
There you go.
I got C. Chiefs.
We know why you got sick.
I know you
Dude,
got
I'm
C.
telling you, they're not as bad as the fucking Arizona Cardinals. and
When they
Browns.
don't
They're
make
not
the
as bad as
playoffs
the
this year,
freaking
then people are gonna go,
When they
well,
don't make the playoffs, then we'll come back here and rechange it. Until then,
Even if they don't make the fucking playoffs, they're still going to have a better record than those two at the bottom.
exactly. The hell?
Overhyped.
Negative Nancy.
Oh,
Overhyped
my.
again.
Thank you,
All right.
Chad. He needs
Chiefs.
pied more often.
Damn right, he does.
All right. The Chiefs.
Yeah, I do need to get pie more often. Oh wait, never mind. We'll play nice.
Oh my God.
Oh, you mother. You dirty old man. I'm sitting here drinking my fucking coffee, and you had to go throw that one out, huh?
Oh, what do you want from me?
It is too,
Nancy.
bro. It is too fucking early for that type of talk.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I can't finish a cup of Joe.
All right.
Oh God.
The Chiefs. A.
Oh my God.
Fuck no. No.
What?
No, dude, the way they played, if we're going off of fucking halftime's theory of how we're ranking these bitches, they do not deserve A after last year.
No, they don't deserve that.
They definitely don't. I mean, last
Right.
year's
Can't
play,
wait to see who we put on S. Because if nobody's on S, that's crazy.
Well, I'm going to tell you one team on S.
Yes.
yeah.
What are you going to do at Kansas City? Just not put them up there? Can we do it in order?
No, you're okay with that. You can put Kansas
Yeah.
City.
All right, good. Seattle, yeah, you could just put them in S. Thank you. We got them out of the way. But what about the
Right.
Chiefs? Like, I would put them.
B.
I got B. B.
And okay.
I got B. All right.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
They've come back down to reality. The Chiefs have.
Yeah, I mean they went to 3 straight Super Bowls and now they're falling off because you paid everybody. Now you're trying to bring out Kelsey back. What's he on his 15th year?
Something like that.
You know what I mean? So it's like, is Patrick Mahomes going to be healthy? And he's still hurt.
Yeah. Sorry. How do you say his name?
Huh?
Who?
Cool.
Karan? Is that Karan?
Mahomes?
No, the guy in the chat. Karam?
Arku.
Absolutely.
Arku?
Yes. They got
Yeah,
Kenneth
there was the
Walker.
back of his name.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Kenneth
yeah.
Walker.
Well,
Yep.
well, listen, I get that they lost Kenneth Walker, but Charbonnet's no one to scoff at. Zach Charbonnet is actually a really good halfback, and that's why they were okay with letting Kenneth Walker walk.
Right.
And I even believe the one after Charbonnet, their third string is pretty decent too, which will become their new backup. But yeah, I understand the Kenneth Walker thing might hurt a little bit, and even Reek Woolen, losing Woolen a little bit might hurt. But I don't know. I still think they have enough talent on that team to recover from losing those two guys, you know. So we'll see.
Chargers.
See.
See?
I was thinking C.
See,
I mean,
All right.
I know people. A lot
Rams.
of people might put B, but I would say C.
All right.
Between
Rams.
B and C.
Yep.
They're not.
Rams.
They're not going to make the playoffs again.
Nope. All right. The Rams.
Hey.
hey,
I was gonna say A. Raiders.
D.
D. Pause.
After Kirk Cousins, man, you definitely dropped. Sorry.
Hey, you got Kirk Cousins. It's a D.
Yeah.
All right. Dolphins.
D.
Hey. Pause.
Vikings.
Oh man.
C. To be honest with you, C.
Wait.
Yeah, I guess it's between a C and a D. I want to say D.
I'm
but I
saying
won't
D,
say it.
man.
D.
I'm
Put me D.
saying
Put me
D.
D. You too.
Patriots.
They have no
Already was an
quarterback.
asshole enough.
And they have no quarterback, man. None.
Yep.
All right. Patriots. A.
Hey,
A.
Saints.
D.
see?
D. Like what the Saints doing over there? D. Pause.
Giants.
See.
C.
See? Giants did good this. Giants made some really good moves.
You
D.
know,
Yeah.
don't even ask. Don't even ask. Just swipe right.
Yeah, just right. If you had a
Uh,
trash can, then you just fucking throw them in the trash.
All right.
Hey.
We're gonna
You
leave
traded
the
Sauce Gardner, you jerk offs.
We're gonna leave the Eagles for the last one. All right. Steelers.
See.
C.
Niners.
Just
Yeah.
because I don't believe that.
I know.
fucking
You could, AK just don't like
Just-
the coach.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that fat fucking Michelin boy, he's gonna fuck everything up there in Pittsburgh.
If Mike Tomlinson was still there, I would give him an A. I put him up there at A, but yeah,
I'd at least put him at B. Yeah.
right.
No, in fact, I believe I really believe Mike McCarthy makes the Steelers that much worse, which is sad because I really, yeah.
Niners.
I love how everyone's waiting for me because Mike
Hold
Evans is
on.
on that team.
I'm going
Alright.
to go.
B.
I'm
B.
going B. B.
I'm B.
I'm a toss up right now between the B and an A and a B. I was going to say A, but
Injuries.
Mike Evans is going to make him an A.
All right. Buccaneers.
that's the reason why I was going A. But AK went
I'm
B.
just gonna
so-
throw the Tennessee Titans there.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Buccaneers.
He just lost Mike Evans.
I would put him at C.
But they just lost Mike Evans. Like it's like, hold on,
Put him at C.
Yeah. It's gonna be. I know they still have Chris Godwin. They still have.
you gotta give them a B because they still have Godwin.
They did well, and they have the guy they drafted
But
last
didn't
year.
they miss the playoffs last year?
Yeah, no, I'm just going through shit real quick.
Right.
I'm just going through who they lost. They lost Evans. They have Godwin. They drafted a wide receiver last year, or it was two. They have McMillan as a wide receiver. They drafted.
Commanders. I'm just gonna throw them over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm okay with that. Bucks definitely lost. They're a C. I wouldn't go D, but they're definitely a C. Baker's not going to have an easy time this year because his weapon.
Go B on the Bucks just because they have Godwin, but
Well,
All right.
his concern is health, man. Can he stay out there a whole season?
Yeah.
And for
All
us,
right.
I'm gonna go A. We're not good enough to be an S, and we're not bad enough to be a B. So
Hey,
yeah.
Halftime.
I don't know what our offensive coach is going to be.
no
So
one
I'm going to go with A, but more
Hey,
like a
we
B.
ain't listening to no negative Nancy. Hey.
Well, I mean, in all
Hold on.
theory,
Let's go at it. You're going to tell me what our offense is going to be with a new offensive coordinator? Can you tell me what it's going to be?
It
You're going
won't
to
be a
tell me what this
negative Nancy
offensive
offense.
coordinator is going to run?
It won't be a negative Nancy offense.
Oh. How do you know? How do you know what he's going
All
to do?
right, AK, here we go again.
All right, go with an A. Go with an A.
You're going okay.
But I'm just saying, like, how do you know? Like, you guys just went and listened to 94.1 and ESPN and said, oh, they said,
Listen
this
to.
guy's going to be the GOAT.
Listen to.
Huh?
That's what you listen to. I don't.
I don't listen to that.
Yes, you do.
Listen, there's a
No,
lot
no,
of
he
hype in this
doesn't.
offensive coordinator. And
listen. Let me bring some realism into this
once
conversation.
again, we had two guys that never called plays before. And we were
Do it again this week. AK, please.
No, no, you're not gonna like what I say, because in a way, halftime is not wrong, and that's the side that Eagle fans don't want to hear. Okay, in a way, he is kind of speaking truth. You don't technically know what this offense is going to be. When I
Right.
sat up there 2 weeks ago and I heard Nick Sirianni say, we're going to implement Sean Mannion's offense with our old offense, I can't tell you I didn't sit here and my heart sunk instantly with worry, because I know how bad Nick's offense is. And if you're and we were under the impression that Nick is off of the offense altogether. It has nothing to do with him. Sean Mannion has full amenity of the offense. It's his.
Right.
Well, now you're saying that you're implementing it with the old offense. Gives me concern. Okay. Now, granted, we had all our weapons this year that we have on this team that we had last year, and it still did not work out. So, in a realistic standpoint, you have to sit here and understand that there is a scenario in some sort of alternate universe where this shit goes south, because Sean isn't what everyone hyped him up to be. And Nick is not bright enough to get us out of it, because he's already proven that. There is a scenario where he's not wrong. This could really go bad. So don't sit here. It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies. We want it to be, because we have the talent on this team to have that. But sometimes we're only as good as what our coaches allow us to be.
Yeah, you're right.
So
And Chad,
in a way, he's not wrong, but in a way he is, because it could be the greatest thing you see or it could be the worst thing you see. But
Right.
you won't know until about week 4 or 5 when you've actually seen it.
all right, now we had three. Now this is the third coach that never called a goddamn play. The first one didn't work out, and he was Jalen Hurts' daddy's best friend. He had milk and cookies with him. It didn't work out. Then we went and got another guy. Never called plays before. Made Jalen Hurts even horrible. You don't know with the third guy. You keep on getting guys that never called a goddamn play. At least Andy Reid, when you got him, that's what he did. He called plays. You can't sit here and go, oh, you know, it's all well and good. The dude never called a play in his life. You know what we did, cool guy? We went and got an offensive coordinator from Tampa Bay in case this guy don't work out. And we got another offensive coordinator too, in case he don't work out. Like, we went and got backup offensive coordinators because we don't know what we got going on. And
Yeah.
and everybody's over there going, you know, it's going to be fine.
All right, I agree.
I mean, didn't we just go get an offensive coordinator from Tampa Bay?
Yeah, you're right.
And didn't we go get another guy from, I forget what other team? We got 3 of them.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what are we doing?
And listen, I wanna throw this out there, and this isn't hate, this is just real, okay? In a way, as Philadelphia Eagle fans, because we love our team so much, we are actually doing our quarterback a disservice.
Oh,
when you sit here, huh?
I said, who y'all telling?
Like I'm not even playing, man. One of the big thing people will tell you is consistency is key in this league.
Yes.
And whenever you are sitting there and you have a revolving door like we have had in 7 years as offensive coordinator, one, it stunts Jalen's growth.
Yep.
For the long run, because the dude's constantly always learning new systems. He never gets acquainted with one and be able to grow inside one. He's constantly always changing. He is always changing his play style to fit other offensive schemes. He's always doing this and that. And that's because we keep Nick. Okay, and this is no bullshit. If Nick could call plays, if Nick could do the things that Sean McVay does, Matt LaFleur does, and all these guys, this wouldn't be a problem because every year the system would be the same and the coach and the QB have a connection and they could talk and they could figure it out together.
Yep.
You know, we don't have that. We have a new OC every fucking year. Jalen has to learn a new offense every year to where Pat Mahomes has had 8 fucking seasons of the same offense. Most of these guys have had 3 or 4 years in their same offense. Jalen is the only one that has literally had a revolving door since the time that he's got here.
But they don't want to hear that, though. But they don't want to hear that.
Fan base need to realize our franchise is actually hurting him rather than helping him. You're stunting a guy's growth as a quarterback because he can't just play the same way every year. He has to learn new shit every year. And that is because you have a false identity of a head coach in that position who can't do anything.
Yep.
Yes, he might be a good leader of a locker room. He might be, a good motivator. But when my team needs him the most, when we're down and out and we need to be pulled out of a hole, he has shown that he can't do that. That's the difference between great head coaches and good ones.
Yep.
We're actually hurting Jalen by keeping Nick here. And that's just my honest opinion. I don't care how, like I said last night, I don't care how good Nick is. I don't care how much he wins. Tell me, when have we had a head coach that doesn't win? Since Andy Reid?
Right.
Since Andy Reid, we've always had head coaches that won. We fired Chip Kelly off of a winning season.
Yep.
So we have had a good track record of hiring head coaches and hiring head coaches who win. So don't give me this, he wins, so he needs to stay. No, I've seen that we can do that. We can hire new coaches and win. We won our first ever Super Bowl off Dougie P. Turned around, fired him, and went back to 2 more with another one.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Head coaches come and go, man. That doesn't matter to me. My players are what matter.
Yes.
So anyway, that's all I got to say. I just feel we're hurting Jalen. And if I was Jalen, I would rather be on a team with a constant and consistent head offensive coordinator rather than a team that literally makes me learn a new system every fucking year. Just saying.
Yep.
All right. So is this final tier list?
It's just crazy that Seattle's the only one up there right now. I know they won the Super Bowl, but that's crazy.
Well, if New England played better in the Super Bowl, they would be up there too.
I 100% agree with that.
I'm actually going to put Patriots here.
They got their asses kicked.
I mean, yeah, they look like they didn't belong in the Super Bowl.
No.
So.
Oh, and hi, Mrs. Halftime. I saw her in the chat. Hi, Mrs. Halftime.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, but as Halftime said earlier, Cool Cat's a little too delusional and not so much realistic.
Of course I'm realistic. I just love my Philadelphia Eagles and my quarterback, and
no, you love your quarterback way too much.
Hi, Butterfly. Butterfly's in the chat.
He's like, Okay, it's basically like this halftime. I consider Jalen freaking Hurts as family.
I know.
Protected.
I know.
I love every single one of my family members on the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen freaking Hurts is the overprotective one, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, you overprotect them. Yes.
All right.
Makes perfect sense.
I love
Actually-
my family, but Jalen's my overprotective brother.
You know what?
mean-
I kind of want to show you this, Kuka. I don't know if you saw this, but
What am I looking at?
would you rather offer Jalen Hurts to the Raiders for the first overall pick?
See what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Wait, look where it's
Y'all
from.
on,
Why do you
Ted.
want
Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Come on, Ted. That's not true, man. Not every QB has a different OC every year. Not every team is firing their OC every year. Dude, come
Yeah,
on.
I don't
I'm-
think
I'm-
I
I wasn't born
offensive
yesterday.
coordinator.
I wasn't born yesterday. I watched this shit enough to know that. Like there,
Yeah, I
there
don't
is
think not just lose their offensive coordinator. They just won a Super Bowl.
no. They did. He got a head coaching job.
Oh, did
Yeah.
he? What
Yeah.
about the
But-
New England?
But still, there are teams that haven't lost their OCs. Many teams who haven't. Like I understand there are certain teams every year who do, successful teams who win. But nobody was out there grabbing Cleveland's OC. No one was out there grabbing, the Jacksonville Jaguars or any of these guys. Like they still are there. There's certain guys who have their OCs.
And then Butterfly goes, "Cool cat cannot be cool sometimes."
That's because next to Nancy over there gets me hot.
Listen, how am I so negative? Like, I'm telling you exactly what I see is a problem with Jalen Hurts. You don't like it.
Because
Maybe
I
freaking
know
don't,
the one
and
thing
Tanner
always
freaking
green on
me.
the other side halftime. Over your eyes.
I open my eyes. I watch.
The grass
I watch
is
him
always
do it.
green on the other side. You
Listen,
want
look at, like I always told you, I don't care about. I care about the only one thing I care about with Jalen Hurts.
and what's that?
It's if he can lead his receivers, his tight end,
Oh,
his
boy.
running back when he throws. If he
You
can
are-
ever
you-
lead
You are
them
that nerd. You
on
are
the-
that nerd.
Mitch
Whoa,
halftime goes. Halftime
definitely.
puts his buttons for fun.
You are a stat nerd.
who's a stat nerd? I'm
You.
not a stat nerd.
I know where you're going with this. You are a stat nerd.
No, you gotta
listen,
lead your
I know where you're going
receiver.
with this.
Dude, you got to lead your receiver so your guy can take off. You can't give him a hospital ball. You can't
Butterfly
just sit
goes, "Be
there,
a positive,
throw it up in
Patty."
the air, and throw it always behind your receivers or your running back or your tight end.
How
He
about
always
you tell
does
Nick
it.
Sirianni to call better plays?
He has to throw the ball in front of his wide receiver. It ain't Nick Sirianni throwing the football.
He's not wrong there.
It ain't Nick Sirianni throwing the fucking ball. Who's throwing the ball?
I'm saying the Nick Sirianni throwing the football part. He's not wrong there.
Okay.
Can
You're
you?
right.
I can't imagine Nick Sirianni throwing a football.
All right.
Listen, cool cat. If he,
You're right.
Jalen Hurts needs work.
Halftime's right. Halftime is right. I get
I
it.
never said that. I never said that. I just said he's right about the throwing.
Everybody okay with how Jalen Hurts throws the ball behind his wide receivers, his tight end, his running back? Your guy Saquon Barkley, he has to reach out of his ass to catch the ball to take off. Like, hello, if you drop it in the breadbasket right in front of him like this, guess what? He got another 10, 15 yards. The dude's gone. If you put the ball in front of friggin' Smitty, he's gone. If you put the ball in front of A.J. Brown, he's gone. If you
So
put it in front
what's your point, halftime? What's your point? What do you want? Like, it seems like you want
Jalen Hurts to stop throwing the ball.
What do you halftime want in all this? Because he ain't going nowhere. Jalen Hurts ain't going nowhere. So what the heck is your point?
I'm saying you got to stop being overhyping on Jalen Hurts, thinking he's friggin' Joe Montana.
It's not Joe Montana. It's Joe Montana. Okay,
It's Joe
Joe
Montana.
Montana.
I think what he's getting to, Cool Cat, is I think he's getting to he just wants the kid to practice. Just practice. I think that's what he's saying. Because listen, here's the thing, okay? And this is truly the way that I look at it. You want to be good at basketball like Michael Jordan, literally go out and play basketball 8 hours a day, 7 days a fucking week. Eventually, you're going to get good. You know what I mean? You're going to, because you play it all the fucking time. That's the same way with video games. You start out on a video game. All of us up here, I think, video game. You start out on a video game, whether it be Call of Duty or Fortnite or something, you're ass. But the more hours you put into the game, even Fall Guys, the more hours you put into the game, the better you get.
Such a Fall Guys. Don't even bring that up. He plays for hours.
Hey, there's just some games you just can't get good at. There's just some games you can't. But for the majority of the time, you get good at certain games. The more you put into it. The same way that I look at it here. If Jalen wants to get better, in Halftime's opinion, at leading the pass, then you just practice. Go out with your wide receivers and just practice leading the ball to them and just throw 10,000 passes. Eventually, you're going to get really good at leading the ball. If that's all that needs to be done, then that's all you're saying. I mean, that's all I'm hearing. You want him to get better at leading the ball. Well, then
I don't even care if he runs anymore.
Going out and doing Michael Jordan endorsements and get on the field and fucking work on leading the pass, and then he will shut up. That's what I'm getting from him.
That's all it is with me. That's all. I don't even care if he runs with the fucking ball anymore. I don't care what he does. It gets on my nerves that you're watching these receivers get hospital balls, or they got to turn their body around to catch it. And now you want them to run and take off. It doesn't work that way. If your quarterback leads the receiver, and I've been watching football for a very long time, I watched Joe Montana lead his receivers, Jerry Rice, wide open. I watched everybody lead their receivers. Even friggin' Tom Brady leads his receivers on a throw so they can take the fuck off.
No, I mean, listen, that is the one thing I will say that Aaron Rodgers got so much credit for in his younger career and in his mid-career is Aaron Rodgers was known to throw guys open.
Yes.
And what that means for those of you who don't know is Brady would always, or Brady, God damn it, I read the chat, Butter said Brady, and Rodgers, if you're on a 10-yard slant route across the middle of the field and you're in the middle of the field, Rodgers would always throw it 5-10 yards in front of you. He never threw it at you. He threw it away from you to where only you could get it or it was being incomplete. That's also why Aaron Rodgers only had 92 interceptions his first 17 years of his career, because he never put the ball in harm's way, because he always threw his wide receivers open rather than throw it to them. He's not wrong whenever he's talking about leading receivers. That's a very big importance in this game.
I'll give you that.
That's the only thing.
Well, sometimes leading a receiver is the difference between 10 yards and a touchdown. Sometimes leading the receiver is keeping your receiver safe and not getting killed. You know, there's so many things for it. And Rodgers was very well known for leading receivers. He was probably the best that I've ever seen do it. You know, there are times that I do watch Jalen throw the ball too short. And like I told you last night, halftime, sometimes it is necessary and he does it on purpose. Because sometimes those short back shoulder throws are on purpose and necessary. It just all depends on how those corners are covering at the time.
Right.
But there are also times I have watched my quarterback sit here and underthrow a streak route that could have easily went for a touchdown, but because he underthrew it and my wide receiver had to slow down for it, it didn't turn out that way. But in my opinion on it all is I truly believe that he just got lazy with it last year when it comes to preparation and work in the offseason.
That's kind of what happens when you win a Super Bowl too, halftime, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and I believe he has with Michael Jordan. I think he's under Mike's wing. I think he's doing a lot of endorsement things. I
Yeah.
think there's just a lot going on to his life that is cutting into his prep time.
With
when it
Michael
comes to
Jordan
offseason.
and Michael Jordan and the flag football, and now he's married to Bree, and he's been doing a lot of things as of late. I
Yeah,
will believe
Give
that.
a damn what he does on his own fucking time.
But my whole
Goddamn
point,
all
though, and
right.
I agree with you, is if the kid wants to keep winning Super Bowls and the kid wants to keep his persona, he still has to put the work in to do it.
Yes.
You can't just get lazy with it, and you just can't think that you can ride off of your team's success.
But
Because
you
here's the
make
thing.
excuses for him.
If Jalen starts thinking that he can win off of his team and he doesn't have to work as hard, this thing's going to blow up in our face. The
Yes.
only reason we've won is because Jalen's work ethic.
Yep.
Jalen's the reason that it all works. But if he's getting lazy with it because of endorsements and the Jordan brand and all the stardom that comes with it, and he feels that he doesn't have time to do it, we're in trouble. Because I won't lie to you, and I said it last night. Last year, it really did look like he reverted back to 2 years ago, scrambling out of the pocket a little bit too early. But like
You
we
got
said,
scared too
that
early.
also has to do with trust of your O-line. If you don't trust your O-line and you're not confident inside that pocket, you're always going to escape a little early. But that's where I need him to be that veteran quarterback and make that right decision when the time is and when it isn't. And I feel that if you're on the practice field doing that more in the offseason, his awareness to that pocket presence would have been better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do believe that you have some validity in what you're saying at halftime. I do. I believe that maybe Jalen has taken less time in preparation these days in the offseason. Like, we don't hear about him getting together with his guys anymore, throwing footballs.
You used to.
You know, you don't hear
You
about
used
that
to.
anymore. You used to, but you
hear,
don't.
oh, he was with Smitty for an hour
A whole
after
month
practice.
down in Florida or whatever. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't hear that anymore. So I want to hear that again. I want to see him take that
That
initiative
again.
to get that bond back with his teammates.
Right.
You know, they really seemed out of sorts last year, and that's why I kept telling bro, this team's dysfunctional. There is dysfunction written all over it. I was saying 7 because you could tell, but they just
7.
weren't right. You know, they just weren't right. And that's all I'm saying, man. Just I hope this year he takes the time to prep. If he takes the time to
And
prep,
another thing that bothered me about when I heard about Jalen Hurts is he didn't want to run the play that it was sent in. He ran a play. He was running plays, and this came from some wide receivers that weren't even practiced. Like, that dude's playing backyard football in the NFL. We're playing backyard football.
I don't
He
know if
just
that's
made
true.
up a fucking play out of my blue ribbons. Like,
I
come
don't think that's
on. And I disagree with that. And I never met a quarterback that had their center call audibles. Like, wait a minute. My quarterback can't call an audible? My
Audible?
quarterback cannot call an audible. The center has to call the audible?
He's talking about when Kels was here, by the way.
Yes,
I know
I'm
that.
talking when
I know
Kels
that.
was here.
Yeah.
Kels called audibles, and Kels told you he called the audibles. Who? Name one quarterback in the NFL that never called an audible. Why is your center calling the audible? I mean, you guys want to sit here and not think this is a problem. You don't hear this. That is a question mark. A big one.
No, listen. The one thing I will agree with you on is it is very uncommon to hear that because, like, I made the comment last night. I guarantee you, Jeff Saturday never called a play for Peyton Manning.
No, fucking Peyton
I
Manning.
guarantee you that Jeff Saturday never audibled for Peyton. Like, I do understand where you're coming from. And like I said, I believe that was more of him being inexperienced at the time. So Kels was helping him. But I understand why you're concerned about that, but I can tell you right now, I hardly doubt Cam Jurgens was calling audibles in our Super Bowl run.
Thank you.
I can't tell you that though.
Well, I can't tell you that either because I haven't heard it, but I hardly doubt it happened because Jurgens is nowhere near as intelligent as Jason Kelsey. Because he hasn't, and I'm not saying that he isn't intelligent. I'm saying he just hasn't played in as many years as Kelsey in this league to know what Kelsey knew at the time. That's all. But
is Lane Johnson called audibles?
I would trust it though, man. I would trust Lane for anything. Or not Lane, Jason for anything.
I would trust Lane Johnson for an audible.
And honestly, right now, yes, I would trust Lane to call an audible at the moment because Lane has seen it all. But
I know you never hear an offensive lineman call an audible because your quarterback can't.
All right, Tom, I want to know from you, okay? Since you're saying all this, what do you want to do at quarterback then? Because it appears to me like you got a big issue with the kid. So what are we supposed to do about all this?
We got problems at quarterback. That's all I'm saying. You are like, Jalen Hurts is, the man. And you're not seeing the problems. I am trying to show you there is problems with Jalen Hurts.
So what are you supposed to do about it?
Let me ask you this. Do you think they're problems that can be fixed?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say.
The problem is, what's it been, 7 years? How come it's not being fixed? Is it Nick Sirianni?
Yes! Come play, you goof!
No, it's not. Cool cat.
All right.
It's on Jalen Hurts to know how to read a goddamn defense. To call an audible. That's what quarterbacks do. They call audibles because they read to something on the field.
All right.
Halftime wants another quarterback, y'all. Halftime wants a quarterback. Halftime wants us to draft Mendo.
Listen, the Eagles aren't drafting a quarterback in the second round. But no.
That's what it sounds like to me halftime. It sounds like you want to know.
Even I told AK, I don't give a fuck if he don't run. I don't care if he wants to be a pocket quarterback. He can't snap the ball under center. I don't care. I don't care if he does shotgun all game. But he has shit to work on. And Cool Cat's over there like, he's the greatest.
All right, but listen here. Listen. Okay. I can't sit here and tell you right now at all for 1 second that nobody in the world thought that Jalen was going to ever pull off what he's pulled off so far in his career.
Right.
Exactly.
And two, no one at all even ever considered Jalen to be elite ever. Okay.
And they still don't.
You can, we all knew that Jalen Hurts had flaws coming out of college. We all know he still has flaws right now. You're complaining about a guy who we already knew wasn't Tom Brady or Pat Mahomes or Joe Montana or any of these guys. No one's expecting him to be that. No one ever expected him to be. I understand your grief, but these are the same griefs that the kids always had on him, even in college.
At one point in time, AK, when is it going to get fixed? When's it going to get
It's
better?
not going to, because that's not him.
It has to.
Or else what?
Or why? He's going to go downhill. If your quarterback cannot adjust, it's going to go downhill.
Now listen, I do give, I mean, why do I got to be Switzerland here?
I'm just enjoying this, man. I
do give him the benefit of the doubt here. It is year 7. I I did say this. I do want to see Jalen's growth this year. I want him to be able to walk up to that O line, and I want him to be able to stare across to that defense and know if they're in a cover 3, cover 2, cover 1, if they're in cover 4, whatever they are, nickel, big nickel.
He never
I
could
want
do it
him
in
to
college.
show
He can't
that
do it now. He's never going to be able to do it.
I do want him to be able to read defenses, because if my quarterback can read defenses and he knows what they're in, he can easily put my wide receivers and halfback in positions to win. That's what made Tom Brady great. That's what made Peyton Manning
You just said
great.
that's one of his weaknesses, and he's never going to fix that.
But here's the thing, though. Those great
We want the kid to be fixed. You're saying it's never going to happen. I'm literally agreeing with you. He got some things to work on, and you're up here saying it's never going to be fixed. Basically, what you're saying is we're screwed then.
Well, here's the thing. Before you all jump off the deep end again, I will say this. Okay? A tiger doesn't change his stripes after 7 years. All right. Jalen is not just going to wake up someday and learn all this shit and everything is going to be loop-de-la. And I understand that. But that's what makes Jalen great, and that's what makes him being a dual threat great, because there's a reason it worked for Peyton. There's a reason it worked for Tom. They had no fucking legs. He has legs. He has mobility. Even if the kid doesn't want to run anymore, he can run to escape pressure to throw passes. Okay. Donovan McNabb did it for us. At first, Donovan McNabb always ran. Then he scrambled to pass. Okay. That's eventually what Jalen's going to have to learn to do. Scramble to pass. If the pressure's there, get out of the pocket, scramble, stand still, release the ball, get it complete. That's what it's going to be. But he's never going to be what you want halftime. He was never that. He's never been that in his career, and you can't ask him of it. But he's athletic enough to be able to make those scenarios without having to be those guys.
Exactly. And it has halftime. And also, if you want all that, there's Josh Allen, there's Joe Burrow, there's Lamar Jackson, there's who else? There's Justin Herbert. You can join them if you want all that, because Jalen ain't gonna do all that.
Okay. You just, like AK just said, he wants him to start reading defenses. Well, if his problem was he can't read, when he was in college, can't read defenses, what all of a sudden going to make you in 7 years realize he's going to be able to hit the bed one day and say, oh, he's going to read defenses?
That is one of the reasons why the RPO is what is ran a lot with Jalen.
Yes.
Because there's always been a conspiracy out there that Jalen can't read defenses, even in college. That is why they implemented the RPO, because it's literally a 2-read system. He can make a quick decision. He can get the ball out, or he can keep it, or he can hand it off, and it worked for him. Okay, but here's the thing, and we've all known this as fans and as football fans. That shit only works so long. Eventually teams adapt, eventually teams figure shit out, and then they can stop it. Now, here's the thing. If he is right on this scenario, then yes, we are fucked. Because if Jalen is only that kind of guy and he can't read defenses and he is an RPO system guy and people have figured us out, and Jalen's only game is the RPO and he can't be under center and he can't fucking do the other things that we want him to do, then yeah, theoretically we're fucked in the near future, obviously. But I don't believe that's the case. I don't believe that. I mean, I have sat here and watched Jalen have 300-yard games. Now, granted, it's only been five or so, a handful, but I've seen that
7 years.
Yeah, but I've seen that he can do it. And I've told you, he's never going to be a 4,000-yard passer. He's never going to have 40 touchdowns. He's just not that quarterback. That's not who he is. That's not what he's fit to be. But he is able to kill you with his arm in the medium and short game. He's able to kill you with his legs. And not just that, he's able to outmaneuver you. A lot of people,
But he's not going to run for 1,000 yards no more.
I don't need him to run for 1,000 yards.
Halftime.
He's not going to be able to run like you guys like he did before.
Eventually,
I gotta make it. Halftime. We're saying this. We don't care if Jalen throws for 4,000 yards or not. We don't care if he runs or not. What we care about is, did you win the dang on game every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, whenever we play football? Did you win the game?
Don't forget Wednesday. There's going to be Wednesday games now.
Thank you, Mitch. Did you win the game? I don't care if he throws for no yards. Did you win the game?
Now that I agree with you, but to certain stipulations. If you look shitty doing it, I'm going to say something. Like, I'm not even going to play. You throw 2 interceptions in that game, I'm fucking saying something.
Of course.
Especially if you're like that Washington one he threw. That was uncalled for at the end of the game. Fucking uncalled for. When you had Dallas Goedert sitting right underneath him for a touchdown. Like you just there's certain things that the kid does, and I'll call him out for it. But here's the thing. I will tell you this, and I'm not going to lie. I do really get pissed every week when I look up and see him have 150-yard games.
Yes.
And you have to admit, as a player and as a fan in general,
you can say you're Super Bowl champion.
Yards each and every week.
Only get 150 yards throwing blows donkey dick.
I'm just saying, I would like the kid to have more 200-yard games, 250. 150 it's been 7 years now, man. 150, come on. Like, either that's Nick's system holding him back, or this kid is just, or we're limiting him from throwing the football. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little
because he never leads his receivers.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying, though, 150 every week for the most part. That's crazy. Like, he's averaging 150 a game. Like that's
horrible.
On any other team, we'd be laughing at him. Yes. On any other team, we'd be laughing at that quarterback.
Yes, but since it's our team, what is it? Great job.
Cool Cat, you at least have to give me that. If Jalen's stats were on any other team, we would be laughing at
that. Halftime's a different story. I'll give you that.
Yeah, like we would. So I do want to see.
Okay. AK saying the same thing I'm saying. Okay, AK. You're right.
No negative Nancy. You see the difference? He ain't no negative Nancy.
It's because how you say
it. Said the same thing, but AK.
But is he a negative Nancy like you? Is he a negative Nancy?
Wait. Is it because he's saying it nicer to you?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. You are.
I'm sorry. I'm a little older.
Yo,
I grew up.
Oh my God. You just gave me the best idea ever, bro. Mitch, I need you to go on Google and I need you to get off a Tasmanian devil head. And when he starts ranting and going crazy, I need you to slap that bitch right over his face.
Yeah.
He is the Tasmanian devil of the Eagles fans, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like,
That's awesome.
I mean, you guys are like, okay, you're kind of soft. If you're telling me AK can say the same thing that I said to you, but he said it nicer. Well, he said it nicer about, Jalen Hurts than you did. Like, you're so
no negative Nancy halftime. He ain't no Tasmanian devil.
No, you're being soft. Like your feelings got hurt.
I'm being a fan. That's what I'm being. I'm being a fan. A fan.
Being a soft fan.
A fan of my team and my quarterback, and I know that the grass ain't greener on the other side. I ain't going through like the Browns or the Arizona Cardinals looking for a Patrick Mahomes. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find Patrick Mahomes somewhere.
No, you're not going to see that ever again. You will not probably see the Eagles only win 4 games.
That's because I don't want no 4 games. I want a Super Bowl. Say it with me. A Super Bowl. You want 4 games? Go join the Browns. And number 2.
We won a Super Bowl without Jalen Hurts, asshole. We won it with friggin' Donkey Dick, Nick Foles.
See, you see
You know
how
what I mean? Like, you're like,
you see what he said
I
about
want
Nick Foles?
AJ, I
Y'all
want
see what he
Jalen
said
Hurts
about
here.
Nick Foles? You see what he said about Nick Foles? You see what I'm talking about? You saw what he said about Nick Foles?
We got rid of Nick Foles.
Well, I mean, to some people,
Everybody
that's
here,
a compliment. 'cause
everybody
I
was
heard
here
donkeys got
happy.
big dicks.
We got rid of Nick Foles. We bring him back. Everybody goes, "What the fuck are the Eagles doing? Why do you bring Nick Foles back?"
Let's say this: the grass ain't always greener on the other side. That's all I'm saying.
I've seen it where we only won one game a year, so you ain't tell me.
I never seen that.
Oh, I did. I went to every fucking game because it was free.
What?
It was free.
See,
I went to every Eagles game. We played 14 games. We won one.
so, there you go. The grass ain't always greener. So remember
Hey,
that.
If
When
if I could have gone to an Eagles game for free, I would have taken that shit.
How was it free?
Wait, how was it free halftime? What happened?
Because people were giving tickets away back in the day.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
They were
Because
giving we were bad.
They were
There
ass.
was what?
We
They
were
were ass.
ass.
Well, just remember that whenever you talk about
Guess what we had?
Eagles, remember that. There was a time where we was ass and it was free tickets because we only won one game. Remember that.
Well, this is why, Cool Cat. Because there was this thing called a blackout. And you had to have fans in the stands or it wasn't going to be televised. So they would give tickets away, Cool Cat. So people would go in the stands just so it could be televised. But that's back in the day. Like now it'll never not be televised. See, there's a difference when I grew up and when you grew up. You weren't
Yeah,
raised,
they played. They played.
you wasn't
Stones.
watching the Eagles when they had the blackout.
I grew up in the Donovan McNabb era, basically.
Back in, back in his day, they played with severed heads.
Basically, I grew July 12, 1991. So basically the end of Randall and the beginning of Donovan.
Yeah, well, dude, guess what? He came back from the day when they had severed heads as footballs and stone fucking field goal posts. You know, he's ancient, dog. Dinosaurs were the things then.
I'm not that old, but I'm just saying, if you don't even know what a blackout is, I'm like, you know.
No, but I know what a whiteout is.
You know what a whiteout is?
I know what a whiteout is. I've been to a couple whiteouts. That shit's fun.
Oh God.
Hey, you know something, man? We need to have like a green out.
That would be a good idea.
Right?
What, a Kelly Green out?
Just
Yeah.
a big fucking green out the whole way around. No fucking black, no fucking white. Just Kelly green all the way around. A green out.
Oh Lord. That would have been
I really can't believe we're getting a new stadium already.
No, I don't want a new stadium. I like the link just the way it is.
Dude, I don't understand. You put millions of dollars into that complex, and now you're just going to move them out of it. And not just that, that stadium was built in 2010. It's literally just 20 years old.
It's 2002.
2002. Yeah, but it's still not even that old. It's fucking
Exactly.
Well, it's old now, but it ain't like it was the Veterans.
No.
I get it. It's not state of the art. I get it.
No,
but
AK,
it's
you
not.
know what it is?
What?
You
No,
gotta be
They need, I said this multiple times, they need to do a retractable roof. Not a new stadium,
Yes.
just a retractable roof.
Yeah.
Well, they want to do it to host Super Bowls, and I understand.
Exactly, yes.
But you didn't have to. You don't have to tear the stadium down. Put some
Build
big
a
ass
roof over
pillars
it.
on the outside and build a roof over the stadium.
You already got half a roof up there with the panels and stuff. Add to it.
Yeah, no,
now
I
they're
love our
talking about
stadium,
they might have to. Jeffrey Lurie said we might move the Eagles.
No. Over my dead body. You ain't moving my dead.
You tell me I'm the Cleveland Browns.
Over that, I move halftime than the Eagles. I move
Jeffrey Lurie
halftime.
will never move the Eagles out of Philadelphia. I promise you.
Jeffrey Lurie said if they don't fucking do what he wants, that he's taking Philly, taking the Eagles out of Philly.
No,
And we're not the Cleveland Browns.
Nope.
I mean, what the fuck? And we won a Super Bowl. You're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, we're gonna move you to Baltimore."
I got a question to ask you guys, and this is a legit, honest question. If he would ever make that move and he would move the Eagles out of Philly, would you stop being fans?
No. I'll always be a Philadelphia.
No.
Even if they're not in Philly?
No,
Even
no,
if they're not in Philly.
Okay.
no. If it's not in Philly, no.
No,
If it-
wait, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
wait.
If
I'm
the Eagles
confused.
moved to South Jersey, I don't think I'd be a fan of the Eagles. And it could be South Jersey. I'm telling you, I would be fucking livid with the Eagles if they move. Don't move to South Jersey. No, fuck you. Stay in Philly.
Hey, you know what?
Braves watching these motherfuckers. Now
I
you wanna move them?
I do have a little grief with that as well. I mean, you know, you got Dallas claiming to be Dallas when they live in Arlington.
Yes.
You know, they're actually the Arlington Cowboys, not Dallas. You know, if the Bears would move out of Chicago and go to Illinois, they'd be the Illinois Bears, not the Chicago Bears.
Right.
Or not Illinois, Indiana, I'm sorry. They're in Illinois.
Indiana,
right?
yep.
In Indiana, fucking they'd be the Indiana Bears. They can't be Chicago. They're nowhere near Chicago. That's just
It's going to be the Indianapolis is going to have two teams.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's all I'm saying, man, is you know, and you got the New York Giants and New York Jets who live in Jersey. They're not even in New York.
MetLife.
And they're not even in New York.
So they should be the New Jersey Giants and the New Jersey Jets. I get what they try to do, but it is stupid. It's fucking dumb.
You know what I call their stadium? Meth Life. It's not MetLife, it's Meth Life, yeah.
No, and see that's the ultimate reason right there why they need to just tear that fucking stadium down and rebuild. If anyone deserves a new stadium, it's the Giants and the Jets, man, because I'm tired of seeing my players get injured on their field. Like, can we get the Giants a new stadium? Fuck us. We have one. We're good.
I don't know, man, but hey, this was an interesting episode of Weekend Wake Up. Definitely interesting. I'm going to put the tier list on Twitter. Make sure you guys are following us on Hardcore Sports Network on Twitter. Maybe Instagram. But that was good. Yeah, that was good. Only one superior team. Only one. I find that kind of interesting too.
Hey,
I was
every
gonna put
move is
the
being
Pacers.
made and things are happening. So
After the draft, we'll do it again. Maybe some teams will move around. But yeah, halftime. You got anything to do today? You're streaming the Flyers?
I don't know what I'm doing today.
Oh.
I have no idea. I might stream the Flyers. There's a lot of people want me to stream the Flyers, so I'll probably stream the Flyers.
Yeah, the Phillies are on.
Let me ask you guys this a question real quick, because I asked at halftime last night, and even the chat can answer this one. Do you guys see any scenario at all whatsoever that Rick Woolen forces Howie Roseman to choose him over Quignon? Like say he comes out, Rick Woolen comes out, because the kid's real young still. You know, I mean, we all know he's talented. We all know he's got all the athleticism in the world. Say he comes out and has a Diggs type season where he gets like 7 interceptions and like 3 pick sixes. Does that automatically make Diggs a contender for one of those spots rather than Coop or Quignon? Which everyone, I assume, would always assume that Quignon's the one that would go before Coop because Coop's loved here and, you know, he's that guy. But do you guys see any scenario where Reek forces Howie's hand at all?
You mean Reek
It is an
Woolen?
interesting predicament, you know.
You mean Reek Woolen?
Yeah.
It depends on how he plays, to be honest with you. If he plays well enough that he overlaps Quignon, then maybe we'll have discussion. But it depends on how he plays.
That's what I said. It would have to be like a Diggs season, like 7
Yeah, it has to be a
picks.
Trayvon Diggs type of thing for that to happen because Quignon Mitchell is somebody who had an all-pro, and I think he was a Pro Bowler. So if he can out-jump Quignon in that and have a dominant year, then there's something to talk about.
Well,
I am an all-pro quarterback. I am a Pro Bowler. Thank you.
Nope, you're
No,
welcome, Mitch.
I mean, in all honesty, man, they are the same. Greek
Halftime is
Nolan
like,
has a Super
son
Bowl.
of a bitch.
Quinlan has a Super Bowl. You know, they're
Yeah.
both lockdown corners. They both have really good percentages when it comes to pass completions as corners. You know, they're both all pros. So they are tied right now when it comes to age, position, everything like that. Their stats are damn near the same. You know what I mean?
Yep. So it just all depends on what happened this season with Quinyon and Willen. If Willen outperforms Quinyon, then we'll have a discussion. If it's basically the same, then you got to keep them both.
For me, I hate to say this, knock on wood. If someone gets injured and he steps in and takes over,
Yeah.
knock on wood.
Do you think that there's a scenario where he plays that good too, where it ultimately might end up being the end for Jalen Carter, where it forces Howie to keep all three corners and go a new route with DT? Because someone's got to go. Someone has to go in that situation.
It's not Jordan Davis. He just got extended.
Exactly. So it would have to be between Coop, Quinyon, and JC. And if you want to keep a no-fly zone and you keep the three ultimate corners, you can replace JC. Now, granted, I get it. He's a generational talent. Only had 7 sacks in 2 years, but he's a generational talent. You know, I get that, but I feel his production can be replaced.
He only got 7 sacks.
But that's what I'm saying, man. You know, I'm just
He
saying.
pissed all over Jalen Carter.
Listen, man, I love the kid. I'm a fan of Jalen Carter, but motherfucker, when you start throwing his name in with Reggie White had 32 sacks in his first 2 seasons. 32 fucking sacks. Okay, this kid's only got 7. I'm just saying, man. I love the kid. He's got a long ways to go, and he is really good. But I haven't seen anything from him yet that can't be replaced. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I want? I want a secondary that teams are afraid to go up against, like we had back in like 20s and 2010s. That's what I want. I want a secondary.
Well, halftime was saying this is honestly probably the best trio corner group we've ever seen in Philadelphia. We've had two with Lito Shepherd and
Lito Shepherd, Sheldon Brown, Troy Vincent.
And yeah, but
Troy
this might
Vincent.
be better than that one though.
Yeah, this one's better than that one.
This might be.
But
I mean,
at that time they had better safeties than we do now.
Right.
So it's 50-50. It's like 6-7.
But when it comes to corners, though, this might.
I don't know. I have time to laugh at that.
But we're talking about corner wise, not safeties.
I know.
Not putting that together.
I agree.
We're talking about
we'll never have another Dawkins. Like we all know that.
Oh
we're never getting another B-Dog. That's basically fair.
Yeah, but you can't hit like that anymore either.
No, dude. Do you know how much B-Dog would be flagged right now for the shit he did? Bro, he wouldn't even play. He'd be suspended. He would be suspended all year for like.
He would have been suspended indefinitely, basically.
Oh yeah,
it's the same thing with what was his name? Palomalu too. Palomalu would have been.
Yeah, Troy would have. Yeah.
Troy and Dawkins, when it comes to hits, were like 1A, 1B.
You know the other one too? Cam Chancellor.
Yeah, John Lynch was not much of a hitter. He was not much of a hitter. He was more of a, a hawk? I think that's the name.
Now you want to talk linebackers? Fucking Urlacher could not play in this league.
Yeah,
Ray Lewis could not play.
Ray Lewis could not play in this league right now because they would be flagged every fucking play.
But even those guys now, they say, "Yo, this
low key, Trotter. Trotter could not play in this league either.
Deion Sanders couldn't play just because of taunting alone. Deion would be gone. Like he'd be kicked out every game.
He'd be kicked out every game because that's all he did was run his
mouth.
That's
all he did is taunt. It's crazy how it's changed so much.
Bro, it's just like the amount of hits, like now.
Vontez Burfict would be completely suspended.
Oh yeah.
Completely.
Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna end it here. Oh, halftime. It looks like you're gonna see the Phillies. Miss halftime
Okay.
said that.
See,
Yep.
His halftime said I'm doing the Phillies.
Yep.
I'm doing the Phillies.
Well, he was so
That's your
happy. He,
manager
didn't-
halftime. That's your manager.
he was so happy he didn't do that last night. He was like, "Thank God I didn't stream the Phillies."
Oh my God.
They
Dude.
lost again, Mitch. Yo,
Yeah.
I
damn
know.
it. They were up 4-0 and
I know.
lost.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
What
Alright.
do you expect, man? They do it all the time. That's,
They do
that's
it all
their
the time.
MO.
I don't have them making the playoffs.
Probably won't.
Mitch, what I say they were going to do before the game started? What did I say, Mitch? I
What?
said, I'm not streaming the Phillies because they're going to lose anyway.
Yeah.
And this is
yeah,
why I am not emotionally attached to any other team other than the Eagles.
By
yeah.
the way, I thought their bullpen was supposed to be really good this year. What the
No.
fuck happened?
No.
What
Don't
happened?
even get me started.
It's
Don't
the
even get
same
me
shit.
started. It's
It's
the same shit.
they
It's
say
the same
over and
shit,
over
different
again.
year.
They got
Uh.
problems with the bullpen. They got problems with the bat.
They
That's
got
why I
problems
said,
with
bro,
the
they've been doing
manager.
the
They got
same
problems
song
with
and
the
dance.
owner. They got problems with everything.
They've been
Except
doing
for
the
hot
same
dogs.
song
They
and
don't have
dance
problems with hot dogs.
for 30 fucking years. They didn't learn anything through all this? Really?
No.
You don't
Learn.
figure out that pitching's important and bats are important? Like, come on, man. Get your shit
I'm
together.
just, you know what I need to do? I need, from this point on, I need to tweet every single day that the Phillies are not making the playoffs. I'm
Mitch,
just
you
going to be
said
that
the
guy.
Phillies don't have problems with hot dogs,
I was being sarcastic.
but they do have problems with hot dogs because it was Dollar Dog Night and they took it away from us because we were throwing hot dogs at the team.
See?
Right.
See,
Yeah.
we don't do that at the link. We don't
That's
throw
how
no
bad
hot
we were.
dogs at the
Yeah,
link.
we
No,
started throwing hot
no,
dogs on the
Cool
field.
Cat, we threw batteries at Santa Claus.
What the fuck
Well, he
are you
deserved it.
doing?
Well, he deserved it.
Dude, are you telling me you wasted a perfectly good hot dog? You
And
fucking
throw it at
monster.
the team because
Yeah,
we were
say.
so bad that night. We just
I
started
don't
throwing
give a
hot
shit.
dogs at the team.
Say.
First off, do you know how much you paid for that fucking hot dog?
It was $1. It was Dollar
It
Dog
was
Night.
Dollar Dog Night.
He
Yeah,
threw a hot dog, damn it.
because we were throwing hot dogs at him. Like, fuck
He
you.
threw a hot dog, Lord. We don't even do that at the
What?
link.
Dude, why don't the Eagles ever get $1 hot dog night? What the fuck?
I have no idea, bro. I
Like,
have no
They
idea.
got
We sit
$20
here-
beers.
We sit here and pay
$20
$20 for a
beers.
can of beer. We sit here and pay like fucking $12 for chicken wings. We
Yep.
can't get $1 hot dog night at the link.
You know what
Are
the Sixers fans get if the opponents at the free throw line miss 2 straight free throws? We get what was it, Chick-fil-A or something? I think.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, chicken nuggets from
Dude,
Chick-fil-A.
Chicken
can I get
nuggets.
free? Can I get some free fries when the enemy kicker misses a field goal?
No.
Shit.
Exactly. Can I get some lemonade if that happens? Like, damn.
I don't. We
All
get
right.
nothing over there. That's fucked up.
Nope. All right, guys.
They don't
gonna-
appreciate us, Connor. They don't appreciate us.
Yeah, they don't appreciate it so much that they're trying to build a new stadium. God damn it.
Right?
Yeah.
Just so they can make my beers $30 a fucking.
Exactly.
gallon.
And I guarantee you the new stadium, the tickets, whatever, Tick Pick, shout out to Moan. Tick
Bro,
Pick.
I'm telling you right now, that new stadium better fucking talk to me. It better fucking have toilets that wipe my own ass and fucking blow air to dry it off. Like, it better be state of the fucking art for them to build this
Well,
new stadium, man.
what
I
I
want
heard
bidets
was-
in that bathroom. I want bidets.
Well, you know what I heard was, you know how the Dallas Cowboys stadium that they have the big screens of the players and you can take pictures of it and all, with them and all. It's going to be something like that. That's what he wants to do, and he wants to try to make it bigger than the Dallas Cowboys stadium. That's why he wants to do this.
No, stop listening to Jerry. Stop listening to Jerry.
It
That'll make you
wasn't
mess
Jerry
up.
that said it.
Well,
It was
Jerry's a
Joey. He
loser.
said he wanted.
Jerry Jones is a loser. Stop listening to Jerry.
Said Jeffrey
All right.
Lurie, asshole.
All right, guys. We're
Jeffrey
gonna call it
Lurie
here.
wants to make the stadium better than Jerry Jones' stadium.
All right, let's call it here before Cool Cat at halftime have another rant about Jalen.
Yeah, please.
Let's
Please.
call it.
Please. Please.
All right, guys. We'll catch you all later, man. Like, share, subscribe. What is up next year?
And don't be a negative Nancy.
See you
I'm
guys.
But-
Thanks
glad
for watching.
in this shit.
AK
I
could
gotta
tell
pee.
you. I'm glad AK said it the way you know.
Mitch, press the button. Press the
Hurry
button.
up, I gotta
Press the
pee.
button.
I do
Press
have to
the
say that. I'm
button.
glad
Press the
AK
button.
told
Mitch,
you.
press
You
it.
guys are white.
Mitch.